when it comes down to, like, he's a desecrator. He just desecrates it. You were talking about the MMA thing. People go look it up on your thing. We'll put a picture right here. But there is an arena, an outdoor arena being built on the White House lawn. To do that, they had to actually put down hard flooring on the grass, which is going to destroy the White House lawn. It's doing that. Number two, it's an MMA fight. I don't even think Mike Judge could look at what he did with the movie Idiocracy and go, he took an idea of us getting dumber to the extreme, and we're fucking there. And we've talked about it for a while, but literally they're having a MMA fight on the White House lawn, and everything he does is so unpresidential. I've never, from every, you brought it up before we started the podcast, or Ken brought it up. The video, so there's a video of Stephen Colbert on The Late Show. He had AI make a thing where Trump walks in behind him, grabs him, and throws him in a dumpster.
Back to our final broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the president of the United States did that. Basically saying that I got rid of this guy, which I believe is a lawsuit possibility, right? It's basically him admitting that he got rid of it. He got rid of Stephen Colbert. He ended his job.
I don't know. I mean, how do you
and you got the air listens.
sue this guy who has the DOJ by the throat?
Oh, even the people that have won lawsuits against him. She hasn't been paid. The woman he raped, he owes her $83 million. It's been reaffirmed by 4 courts now, and it keeps going up the chain. And
what about the judgment with Letitia James as well?
Right. Still, he hasn't paid anybody. But that's what he did. That's what he did with vendors too. He didn't pay. He had 3,500 lawsuits before before he got elected, but from vendors that built his hotels that he didn't pay.
Right.
He's a cunt. He's a horrible human being.
And he just, the way that he wins is he drags it out so long that people go bankrupt or die or give up.
There's people that lost their businesses because they tried to fight him for their money.
Yes. He agreed to pay them.
Yeah. So let's say he owes someone $300,000 for what he's supposed to do. He pays them $100,000 and he goes, "We're not paying you anymore. You're paid in full." And they go, "You owe us $200,000 more. That basically that didn't even cover my costs." And he's like, "Sue me." So they do. They spent another $250,000 suing him. They're now out the $200,000 plus $250,000. So they're out $500,000. And at one point, he's got $1 billion. He can just keep borrowing and keep fighting him. I just don't understand. Again, farmers. He's fucked farmers over. But we gave Argentina $40 billion. Again, I know what that's for. That money is for when he leaves. They don't have an extradition treaty. Or was it the company $40 billion? It was Argentina or Venezuela? Argentina. One of those countries.
I'm actually looking up why. He facilitated a financial support package of up to $40 billion, with $20 billion coming directly from the U.S. Treasury currency swap line.
Wow.
An additional $20 billion in complementary funding was originally organized by the U.S. Treasury to be raised from private banks and sovereign wealth funds to invest in Argentine debt, though private banks subsequently scaled that number down.
So he gave them billions while the farmers got all their contracts canceled because of tariffs. And what I don't understand is they're killing people in the streets, putting them in detention facilities. One of the Andy Kim got pepper sprayed at a detention center yesterday or 2 days ago, trying to go figure out who's getting messed with. They're not getting fed at the detention centers. People aren't seeing their kids, and that's a concentration camp. People don't quite understand. And you were saying that nobody's even paying attention. No one's aware of this shit.
Flood the zone.
Yeah, but I'm talking to my manager today on the way over, and by the way, just so you guys know, I'm going to be this weekend. I'm going to be in Madison, Wisconsin, at Comedy on State on Wednesday. It's already sold out. Sorry. Then I'll be in Appleton, Wisconsin. I don't know which shows are sold out yet. We probably have tickets for Thursday and Friday, and I'll be at Appleton, Wisconsin, right?
It's Appleton, but it's Skyline Comedy Club.
Skyline Comedy Club. Fun club, man. Fun club. I'm breaking in a new bit this week. I haven't written it yet, but I have the idea. When I do comedy,
Saturday 1st is already gone. I can see.
Okay. I get these weird ghost images. I have this bit that's in my head I'm going to be writing today. But guys, so we have a guy who has literally desecrated everything our country stands for, and he's going to be president at our 250th birthday of the birth of this nation. How the fuck did we get here? Like, how did we get here?
I don't know, and it is strange to me that no one will do anything. That all of the Republicans
Thomas Massey.
But we had Thomas Massey, and now what? Thomas Massey's gone. It's over.
Well, he said that I'm here for 7 more months, and he went on the floor today or yesterday. I think it was today, and he started listing names I hadn't heard that are in the Epstein list.
Oh. Interesting. New Mexico has urged Epstein survivors to help them in the criminal probe of the Zorro Ranch.
Right.
They've reopened the investigation into the alleged crimes at that massive property outside of Santa Fe after the DOJ release, where there are supposed buried bodies. So that's going on right now.
Do you know the hardest thing about this? And I don't understand whether it's satanic luck or whatever kind of luck it is. So AI becomes this thing, right? So now when I see online, these are videos from the Epstein files. It's hard because some of them are so outrageous. Little kid being interviewed talking about they made him kill a baby, and crying. And like, is that AI? Is what, like we are now at a place where, there is no truth. We are the most Orwellian place in American history. There is no more truth.
Yeah.
And and in these data centers, did you read about what's going on? So they're taking all the water. They're going to be taking all the water. As a matter of fact, Tahoe, I was just reading Lake Tahoe, which is, by the way,
cool them, right?
Yes. But it has to be clean water because they'll get corroded. Right? So it has to be pristine water, which means drinking water level that we're not getting, that these data centers are getting. So if you look at Lake Tahoe,
thank God we don't have anything like climate change.
Thank God.
That might threaten our clean water.
Right, exactly. Look at Lake Tahoe. So the data center, the power company in Tahoe has decided to go with the data center to give them power. People in Tahoe will have their power limited.
49,000 Lake Tahoe residents fear they'll lose power as the data center is straining grids. Experts are seeing an electricity crisis ahead for all those residents.
And
it's Alphabet, Amazon, and Meta.
Mr. Wonderfuck, Kevin O'Leary, is building a 40,000 acre data center in Utah that will literally raise the temperature of Utah. And you're going to use their water too. And someone pointed something out about this recently. These data centers, to do what they do, it's cheaper to hire a human being.
What do you mean?
Well, the money it costs, billions and billions it costs to build these data centers to make this AI thing work, is actually more expensive per human that uses it than just hiring a human being to do it. Here's what I think. I think these powers that be, I think we talked about it last week, Peter Thiel,
yes.
Apple, everybody, they want to end us. So
they want an extinction level event to get the population down to
500 million.
That's a lot
Robots don't need bathrooms, so that saves them on plumbing. Right. Robots only need to go walk up to their charger and plug in. Robots don't need brakes.
Robots don't talk back.
Robots don't talk back. Robots don't have to get a day off because their kids maternity leave, go see their kids' soccer game. Uh-huh. Robots don't get sick. And here's the thing. What will happen after that, unless they get rid of a lot of us, we will revolt. And we will have robots mounted to the hoods of our cars. Robots. And
this thing in Lake Tahoe that you were talking about, a lot of experts are saying could foreshadow major. So you think we have inflation now, rising costs, major electricity price increases, particularly in vast data center corridors over the next 2 to 3 years they're looking at.
Do you know what would be the smart thing to do right now? And California will probably be the first to do it. I think, does California have a law that states we have to have solar on every new house?
by 2030, I want to say data centers are going to require 60% more grid power than what they currently use. So if people are upset right now,
Well, Texas is
60% more.
Texas's grid's breaking now.
Yeah.
I mean, you turn your radio up too loud in Texas. Radio. I said radio. Like from the 40s. Turn on that radio. The Texas grid can't handle it. The volume's too high.
California has a solar home mandate officially enacted under Title 24 Building of Energy Efficiency Standards. It now requires almost all newly constructed single-family homes, duplexes, and multifamily buildings up to 3 stories high to include rooftop solar photovoltaic systems.